lose your mind. Come, telling me to come. I say no. I only fuck with prince, cause
The plug, bringing the grub to you peasants. And welcome back, peasants. Zoe the Grub God here with another episode of Zoe the Grub God. And to the new viewers, welcome. Today, I have a special treat for you guys. Again, we know that it's big soup season. Got a soup pot here. So what I have for you peasants today is broccoli and cheddar soup. Now, like anything, there's many versions. I'm going to show my version of the broccoli and cheddar soup. So let's go over some ingredients. Obviously, we need the star of the show. We need the broccoli. If you choose to have fresh broccoli that's not bagged or frozen, feel free to go to your supermarket or your local grocery store and pick up your broccoli, okay? You're going to need broccoli. You're going to need an onion, all right? You're going to need some boiling potatoes. Now, many of you might ask, will russet potatoes work as well? Absolutely. I just prefer the small miniature boiled potatoes. You're also going to need butter, chicken broth, milk. Now, personally, for a lot of recipes, I use almond milk. If that's what you have, feel free to use that. For this recipe though, I'm going to be using whole milk. You're going to need cheese or cheddar. Now, if you prefer to use a different type of cheese, then it's really not broccoli and cheddar soup. It's just broccoli and cheese soup. So do yourself a favor, get the cheddar. And last but not least, you're going to need some flour. What we have here are all of our lovely ingredients. If you are in need of a plug to bring the grub to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get started. Slice. We want to go ahead and start to peel our onion, followed by dicing it up. Followed by dicing our onion, we're going to move on to our boiling potatoes, cutting them accordingly to our desired size. For exact measurements, you can find that below in the comment section. Grab that big soup pot, turn the heat on to medium. Go ahead and melt some butter. After melting your butter, what you want to do is add in your onions along with your potatoes. You want to cook those onions until they're tender for about 5 minutes. Next, add in your flour and stir this consistently for about a few minutes. After doing that, add in your milk and your broth and give it a nice stir. Once those ingredients are incorporated, what you want to do is bring it to a simmer and cook until the potatoes are nearly tender. This is going to take about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Give it a nice stir. Time to add in the greens. Go ahead and grab your broccoli and insert it into the pot. Now, with the broccoli, we want this to be tender, not crunchy. Cook your broccoli for maybe about 5 minutes on high heat. And then after removing the lid, what you want to do is check to see if your broccoli is tender. If it's not, don't hesitate to keep it on for an additional 5 minutes. Now, I gave this about 8 minutes to cook, but the broccoli gods have spoken. As you can see, the broccoli is tender, well incorporated with the milk, the broth, the potatoes, and the onions. To make this soup complete, we obviously need some cheese. Go ahead, don't be stingy, don't be shy. Add in your cheddar cheese. Here I am adding in 2 cups of cheddar cheese. If you would like to add more, go right ahead. To finish off the soup, we're going to add some salt and pepper for seasoning. After you've added your salt and your pepper, go ahead, give it one more nice, healthy stir. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is broccoli and cheddar soup. Fire. Not too thick, not too loose, just right. Cheese complementing the broccoli, not overriding it. Potatoes are just an added bonus. Perfect for a weeknight, weekend. It's obviously cold outside. Get you some bread, grilled cheese for instance. Fire. Simply fire. If you want, dip that thing. The plug, bringing the grub to you peasants. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and feel free to comment down below. Be sure to find me on social media, Facebook, Zoe the Grub God, Instagram, Zoe the Grub God, and Snapchat, Harvey Dent 93. I can't even talk. Soup series, broccoli and cheddar soup. You peasants take care. I'll see you next time. Much love.